Here's the thing. I have a very strong message wanting to come through me. It is currently the morning of the Libra new moon solar eclipse, and I really don't have time to be recording right now. I'm trying to focus. We have the live new moon solar eclipse Ascension session on Zoom tonight, and I had another video to post for today, but I can't. There's something so strong wanting to come through me. I sat with what the message is, and it's a powerful one. It might be a little bit challenging for some of you, but I am truly trusting and hearing and knowing that if you're receiving this, it's time for you to hear this. So I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to go into trance. I'm going to let zero come through me, which, if you're new here, is source frequency, streaming through me to bring through whatever it is that you need to hear right now to make the most of this portal. Now, whenever you're finding this video, this message is for you. I just happen right now to be tapped and tuned into this cosmic portal that is open. And after that, I have decided I'm going to pause after the channeling. I'm going to calibrate. I'm going to listen to the message that comes through, and then I will come back and help you in integrating it because I think it's going to be a big one. So, if you want to close your eyes and go inward with me, I encourage you to. If you don't, that's fine. Or if you can't, that's fine. But I do encourage you to breathe with me. So I am going to breathe fully, completely, as a lot of you know, and zero will take over and come through with this message for us all to make the most of this time right now. So, placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, if you can. And just fully breathing, fully inhaling into your belly through your nose, fully exhaling through your mouth. No matter what you're doing, we know you can breathe. So just doing it intentionally, relaxing your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders. Just feeling the breath move through your body. At the fullness of your inhale, holding, pausing for 3 counts. On the emptiness of your exhale, holding for 4 counts. Doing this at least 3 full rounds. When you're done, you can allow your breath to be however you feel best. Hello, beautiful, brilliant souls. We are so grateful to be here with you today. Thank you for following the calling to press play on this video. As Courtney introduced this, we have been, we'll say, nudging her all morning to come on and allow us to come through. We know, because we see you, we feel you, we are you. We know that you are feeling it. You're feeling the heaviness, you're feeling the confusion, you're feeling lost, you're feeling drained. Some of you are feeling highly excited and aligned, but for a lot of you, we are feeling, you're feeling it. If we were to summarize, and you don't really know fully what that is, and trying to figure that out is what is making this more challenging. So we want to help you right now because we are seeing and we are feeling that a lot of you are seeking and searching for the clarity, for the answers as to why you're feeling what you're feeling, how to shift it, how to fix it, what to do with it. And at the depth, what we are seeing collectively is that a lot of you are trying to figure out what it is you're here to do. A lot of you are feeling a lot of regret, or a lot like you're behind or not on time, or why didn't I start this sooner? For a lot of you, you're feeling like, why am I still not getting it? Now, the reason that you're feeling this is because a lot of you, as we have been bringing through quite frequently, are continuing to recalibrate, reconnect, realign, anchor into, ground into, center into old timelines. You are here, you are awake, you are conscious, you are ascending, you are waking up to higher and higher levels of frequency, of consciousness. You are seeing the signs, you are following them in ways. And we are so proud of you for doing all that you are doing. But the reason that you're still feeling the frustration, the overwhelm, the exhaustion, the confusion is that you keep going back to old versions of you, old frequencies, old ways of being that used to bring you comfort, that no longer are aligned with you. You have to understand that you are not the same. You are not the same. None of you that are hearing this, that are receiving this message, that are resonating with this, we are sending this to all of you that have done so much quantum shifting, healing, manifesting, and you are no longer at the same frequency that you used to be. Your frequency has raised, your consciousness has expanded, and you're trying your best to spiral back down to the places, the spaces, the beliefs, the thoughts, the patterns, the relationships, the ways that brought you comfort, the things you thought you were going to do, the things you thought you should do, the things you think you should do, what you think you are meant for. But you have woken up to the fact that you are here for more. We have seen and we know that all of you have such a higher level of self-worth, of belief, of understanding of the unknown. And so what is happening right now is you keep awakening and expanding and tapping and tuning and connecting more and more into the infinite possibilities that are here for you. But then you keep allowing your programming to take you back into what's familiar. So, of course, you're going to feel exhausted and frustrated. And we can feel you're even exhausted and frustrated in us bringing this through. But we are here today to help you make this so much easier for you. You get to center, you get to ground, you get to breathe, you get to be, you get to calibrate, you get to connect. But we are not redoing anything. There is a lot going around saying that this time right now, that this transit, that this new moon and solar eclipse energy is for the reset, the rebirth, right? This great reawakening. But what it actually is for those of you that are here in the 5D and beyond is the birthing, is the awakening, is the calibrating, is the catalyst. This solar eclipse is one of the most powerful that we have seen you go through, if not the most powerful for most of you. And it is going to be the most powerful for a while in the way of catalyzing you into a whole new identity, as you have been preparing for. You have been preparing for the fact that you are the creator of your identity and reality. And now it's time for you to do it. And as soon as you choose to do the thing that you know you're here for, that you're called to, no matter how big or how small, it doesn't matter. It's taking those action steps. All that matters right now is the behavior. You've done so much of the work, but you've still been giving so much without receiving what is here for you. And what is here for you is beyond words. So you're seeking and searching for things that you understand, but what is now in harmony with you, what is going to bring you into balance, is what you have not experienced, but what your soul knows you are here for. So it is what you are deeply seeking and searching for, feeling, and it will be felt, it will be experienced through resonance. It's time to completely clear the system, to start now. You do not need to go back into any previous ways of being, because everything that is innate within you is never going to leave you. The truth of you, your power, your magic, your light, it's not going anywhere, and it's never gone anywhere. So clearing, releasing, cleansing everything is going to be the most powerful thing you can do. And all that you have to do that is intend it, is choose it. And we highly encourage that you use this portal now as the time that you allow yourself to just clear it all out, to let go of any need to know how to be, where to be, why to be there, when to be there, and to just follow the frequency and energy, to start to be in the now more than anything else, allowing every now moment to be the catalyst of the next. And so in the now, what do you want to catalyze? Do you want to catalyze more love and abundance and bliss and happiness and awe and wonder and magic and miracles and creation of what truly excites and ignites you? Or do you want to catalyze more fear, more frustration, more anger, more discomfort? Because that is what you're doing when you keep going back into the ways that are no longer serving you. This time, this month, this moon cycle, this just time that you are alive now is time for balance. It's time for harmony. But you have to choose where the balance point is for you. A lot of you are just constantly tipping those scales to play on this time of Libra, is that you are tipping these scales so far in the way of trying to be of service, of proving, of pleasing, of doing, thinking that then you will get the reward. But if you are truly wanting to be here, working for the divine, living aligned, being in harmony, receiving the abundance with ease, then you have to take the action. You have to take the behavior that you know you need to do what feels right for you. We will reward you for choosing you. That is what we are here to do. We will overflow you with light and love and magic and abundance and miracles as soon as you really follow through, taking the aligned action, making the choices and decisions that are aligned with what feels right, what feels innate, what resonates for you. So, the biggest message we want you to receive from this right now, whenever you're receiving it, you are receiving it because it is time for you to really soften and surrender into the now and feel into what feels best to you, what frequency feels good for you. We encourage you right now to just breathe, breathing fully, completely. What feels good for you? It is up to you to create your balance point. where you feel at peace, where you feel content, where you can anchor into and then expand from there. Because the more that you are coming back and anchoring into the old, the more you are going to keep lowering your frequency. And so the more that you raise your frequency and lower your frequency and raise your frequency and lower your frequency and have this pendulum swinging back and forth of you going after what you want and then going back into your old ways of being, you are going to keep being in that structure. So it's time now for you to anchor into, to choose to be the frequency, the energy that feels best for you. And from there, create what excites and ignites you. And then you will just, instead of being this pendulum swinging back and forth, you will just start to flow forward, just allowing yourself to create and move and go where the good energy leads you. That is what you're here to do. You get to choose. You get to choose. And when we say you, we mean you, your soul, the truth of you. That is what resonates with us, because you remember that this is what you came here to do. You came here to be a leader in this new earth. And we are here to wake you up and remind you of how powerful you are, of how divine you are, of how free you are. So if you are feeling like you don't know what to do or like you're not doing it right, we promise you, you are divinely aligned right on time. But it is time now, if you're receiving this message, for you to go all in. It is time for you to go all in on living as the identity you want to, creating the reality that you want to live. And it starts within. Reality is a mirror. It is a reflection of how you feel within. So do whatever is calling to you to connect to you, to feel good in the now. And it is most likely not going to look the same as it used to. A lot of you are still stuck in routines and rituals and ways of being that have, yes, served and helped you in the past, but they are no longer aligned anymore. Maybe at times they will be, but right now, the most aligned thing you can do is be in the present and just do whatever you feel called to from that now moment. That is how you will truly quantum leap into your limitless reality, so that you are living as your soul has been dreaming, desiring, calling you to. It is time for you more than ever before to follow the quantum compass within your heart. Do what feels best for you. Be who you want to be and live limitlessly. You have everything you need. We promise you. So take this portal as your opportunity to birth yourself into this new identity that is choosing and doing and being as you want to, because you want to. That's it. Because it's the way you want to be. It's the choices you want to make. It's what you want to say. It's what you want to eat. It's what feels like love for you. That's all you have to do now, is love yourself, and everything else will fall into place. We need you to be as bright as you possibly can be, because you are here on a mission of raising the consciousness of this planet. And all you have to do is be the light that you are. And you know it's true. So feeling that resonance, taking it as your sign, and choosing right now and committing right now to being who you want to be fully, completely. And you right now do not at all need to or really get to figure out what that means for you, because it is beyond your comprehension. So just know that in the now, you will know what that looks like. And the more you just become the version of you that is being here in this moment, choosing what feels right for you, it will become so innate, so easy, so effortless, and all other parts of you will get on board. But you in the now have to choose to follow through, because that is how you speak to your highest, to your superconscious mind. And then in the now, if you are following through on what feels right for you, you will receive more clarity, more confirmation, more ideas, more connections, more opportunities. But we can't give to you what you're not a frequency match for. So be who you want to be and be in the frequency you want to be in, and you will receive everything you need. We hope that this sinks in for you, because all we want is for you to see the brilliance, the beauty, the genius, the magic, the divinity that you are. You would not be receiving this message if it was not true for you. So go and do what you want to. We love you. We love you. We love you. Hi, friends. Okay, I just took a little break, sat with everything I was feeling, everything that came through me while I was channeling Zero, and then re-listened to what they brought through. What is coming through now for me to really take this to the next level for you, to help you integrate all of this magic, is really let this be. Let this be the catalyst that you need it to be, so that you can live as the identity that you are here to live as, living the reality that you are here to experience. The only one that can do it is you. And you are going to keep hearing these messages, getting the signs, seeing the synchronicities, seeing the confirmation, feeling the calling, until you finally start to follow through. And when you truly do step into being the identity that you know you're here to be, through resonance, through what feels good for you, it will become so easy. You're still going to have your challenges, because our egos are, they're complicated and they're stubborn. Trust me, I know, I feel mine daily. But the more you live it, and the more you have actual proof of the fact that this works, not just me telling you, but you actually experiencing it, the easier it gets, because your ego can't fight against you when it is seeing and experiencing the fact that it is true, and that you do get to live limitlessly, and that in the now, when you are here following and trusting what resonates for you, magic and miracles just appear, because they will. You will always be divinely compensated, supported, and rewarded when you choose you. It is the law of divine compensation, and it is so real. It is so good. It is the best compensation plan. Working for the divine is the best job you can take. I promise you, and I encourage you to take it, because you have been hired, as I have brought through in recent videos many times, but maybe this is the first time hearing it, or maybe you need this reminder. If you're here resonating with this, if that message just gave you anything, if it excited and ignited anything in you, then it's time for you to take this as your sign to birth yourself into this new earth, because that is what this is. This is you birthing the new you into the reality that you want to live, where you are the superconscious creator, where you get to have fun, where you are free. And the only challenges you're going to experience is having to let go of the old ways of being, of the old comforts that you most likely, if you're receiving this, are receiving it because you keep calibrating in some ways, reconnecting, rebirthing, doing all this recycling of your old energy, your old frequency, your old ways of being. And you don't need to do that anymore. You're not here to be a recyclist of your energy. You are here to be the alchemist. So you have everything within you, and all the lessons, all the love, all the wins, all the losses, all of it is within you. And in the now, you will know what to do with it to turn it into magic. But it's not through struggling and suffering and settling and continuing to go back into and ground into old ways of being. It's through being in the now, being the identity you want to be, living easily and effortlessly free because you deserve it. You're worthy. You've done so much in this life. And we now need you to be at the highest frequency you can be because you are divinity. You are pure, divine light and love here in human form. You chose to wake up and remember your power and your purpose. And it's now time to follow through on the soul contract that you chose. There is no better time than now to be who you want to be. That's all you got to do. Reality is a mirror of how you feel in here. So do whatever you need to feel good. That's all you got to do. If you're wanting to go deeper in this, if you really want to fall madly, deeply in love with yourself, if you want to birth yourself into this new earth, if you want to live at a higher level of consciousness and frequency than ever before, join us for the Libra New Moon Solar Eclipse Ascension Session. If you're seeing this on October 2nd before 3 p.m. PST, you can join us live, which would be so magical. If you can't join us live, know that the replay will be just as powerful. It does not matter when you find this. I just bring through the magic in the portal. It will be for you whenever you find it. I have been doing this for over a decade now, so I can say this is true. If it's resonating and calling to you, join us live or purchase the replay and enjoy the journey of birthing yourself into your new identity and reality. It gets to be as easy and pain-free as you want it to be. All you got to do is let go of needing to know, of needing to figure it out, of needing to hold on to anything that you think is creating comfort for you. The more you live in the now, the more comfortable it will become. Thank you for co-creating this magic. I love you. Have the best everything ever. Bye.